How are you feeling?
A little disappointed, but just happy to be here. So.
What was the experience like for you?
Oh, it was a great experience being down there in front of all of those people. it's great. Plan on coming back.
You're only a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do next year to get here again?
Just everything I did this year and more. So plan on coming the next few years and leaving with a medal.
Megan, had you heard that the boy who was going to wrestle Cassie took a default rather than? And if so, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, I knew he did. He forfeited to me a couple of years ago. So if that's his faith, then you just need to respect it and move on.
Do you feel like you're a pioneer?
Somewhat. I mean, for Iowa, at least.
Will you stay around to watch Cassie tomorrow?
Yeah. Yep, I'll be here through Saturday. So.
Have you reached out to her at all?
We talked some in the locker room, and that's about it.
How's she doing?
What?
How's Cassie doing? Is she upset or?
About the forfeit?
Yeah.
I don't think she was too surprised. He forfeited to her a little while back too. So.
Is that How do you react to that? I mean, does it make you angry? Does it that it overshadows it? Does it make you angry that he won't take you on?
Well, it would if it wasn't for his religious reasons. I don't know his faith, but I just know that I need to respect that. At least he forfeited even at state. It wasn't just because he didn't want to lose.
Megan, he issued a statement in which he gave details for why the Limar kid said that it was a violent sport and he was worried about consciously hurting someone. Is that a valid complaint, or is it, you know what you're signing up for when you get into this?
Yeah, I mean, when I step out on the mat, I'm ready just to wrestle, and I'll wrestle anyone who's in front of me the best I can.
How do most boys react to wrestling you? Are they respectful of you, or do you hear negative comments too from time to time?
Yeah, there's some negative comments, but for the most part, everyone's been really positive and upbeat about it, so I try to be too.
Do you think it's dangerous for a boy to wrestle a girl?
No. I signed myself up for it, and I'm prepared for anything, so.
You're so poised. How old are you?
I'm 16.
How do you, at 16, how are you like this?
Just my family's been very supportive, and my school, and everyone's been very supportive, so I'm normally a pretty upbeat person, so.
Megan, is it a big thing for the gender line to finally be crossed in the state wrestling tournament?
Oh, I'd say that it's a big deal. I wanted to make it to state just as bad as any boy, so, I mean, as a wrestler, I wanted to make it to state, and that was my goal, so.
Is it hard for you to get clarified as just another wrestler?
Well, on my team and stuff, I don't think so. Some people don't agree with it, but that's their own opinion, so.
People have said that what would you say to people who say he's afraid or is dodging something or ducking something?
Well, I mean, if it's his religion and he's strong in his religion, then I just respect that, that someone has, I mean, obviously everyone's going to be pointing fingers at him, and, he at least is true to his beliefs, and you have to respect that. That takes a lot for a 15 or 16-year-old boy to do.
You've beaten 22, 23 guys this year. Is there a stigma to losing to a girl, even a girl as accomplished as yourself?
Well, I just think of myself as another wrestler, and if people, I think, thought the same way, then it wouldn't be. But, I mean, some people take it more personally than others. It just kind of depends on the wrestler. I think just girls seeing that it is possible and it can happen. I think that and determination will carry through, and there'll be more girls. So.
Would you like to see girls versus girls wrestling in Iowa as a way to, like you said, the Olympics are your goal, now that it's an Olympic sport?
I don't really care either way. I don't mind wrestling boys or girls. Just whoever steps out is who I'm going to wrestle. So.
Regardless of how things came out today, when do you think it'll sink in the enormity of this week, that regardless, you were a part of history, that no one can ever take that away? This is history doing it.
When I saw the newspaper for districts, it kind of sunk in. When I saw my dad and the other coaches jumping, they kind of sunk in then. And, I'm sure tonight when I'm looking back on it, it'll sink in. But, you know, I wrestled the best I could, and
Yeah.
that's all you can do. So.
You're gonna stay through the weekend regardless.
Yeah, yep. I'll be over at the state fairgrounds showing cattle too.
Oh,
So
there's
I'm kind of here anyway.
multitasking.
Yeah.
Will you try to cheer on Cassie if you see her for her matches? Or for her
Yeah.
matches too?
Yep. I'll root for her. You know, she's breaking records too, and it's good to see. So.